The setting is New Year's Eve. I'm dudded up and looking real good. And y'all, my wife is looking even better. I happen to be in a bathroom washing my hands, and a guy goes to hand me a tip. You would never believe it. He was handing me a tip to make sure that the bathroom stayed clean. When I think about microaggressions and I think about micro-resilience, it brought both to bear in the worst way. Realizing that this individual happened to be white, just thought I was the help. No matter how good I looked, didn't matter. See, micro-resilience had to come in. At that moment, I had to stop and remember who I am. You see, what wasn't gonna happen to me that day is that resentment was going to own and rule me. So that resilience had to rise up. We can be totally blind to what's going on in our world and what's going on in the lives of the people we pass by. See, because allows you to explain away the needs of our neighbors. It exempts us from seeing and responding to the needs that present themselves to us on a daily basis. Many of us are afraid to fail, but we have to remember that empathy doesn't require perfection, but it does require humility, accountability, and grace. This is something that we can give ourselves. This is something we must demand of our organizations, and it is something that we must remember we may do poorly. Some of us are wondering, why is this so difficult? But when I think of the bridges that we have to build, I understand that bridges don't exist until there's a gap underneath. The purpose of a bridge builder is to help us get across that gap, that chasm that is ever widening. If we're gonna be effective agents of change, inclusion has to look at both the we challenge and the me opportunity, because there's no separating the two. They're there. At least me is always there. And we better hope that we can find the we in this.